What?
Wow. Fuck. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all having a nice night right now and a settle down for the weekend. Sorry to pause you guys on your little gaming sessions, your anime binges, and I'd like to welcome you to the Anime Games and Comics Club podcast. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
I was gonna take it. That's gonna take so much time. Jesus. To start off, my name is Tappy. I'll be your 3D VTuber host for today, and I hope you guys are doing very well today. All right. So today on our little podcast, we have some old members and a little old faces for you guys to meet. And we have Rin, one of our the very very legendary Rin, our president from almost the very beginning of our club. So yeah, we wouldn't be here without her in a way, kind of. And in a way,
I was the second president.
close enough.
Let's carry on.
Very beginning. We went through a lot. Okay, come on. And we also have our last president, if I'm correct. We have Gun.
Hello. Hey. Hello.
And then also that we also have our current president, Day.
Hello.
Oh, wow. So I hope you guys are keeping yourself in. Get some water, grab some snacks, and get some food. If you need to go to sleep, feel free to do so. But welcome to the podcast. How? Day?
Yay!
I'm clapping right now, but my mic
Fog in
is
the
canceling
chat.
out the clap.
Fog in the chat.
Poggers, everybody, poggers. How? Right. Whoa, elevator music, right.
Damn.
Hey, speak.
Oh, okay. One sec. So, yeah, right. Hello and welcome to AGC Podcast once again. And it's long time to see everyone here. And of course, joining us now here are our prestige presidents of the past, Rin and Gun. And first of all, good to see you, Rin and Gun. Just before we begin anything, Rin, would you like to have a little bit of introductions of yourself, for the newcomers who joined the AGC?
Okay, so hello everyone. I'm like the second president of the AGC club. I was the second, and then that was this time period where I extended my presidency for a bit and whatever. Yeah. Are we catching up on what I've been up to now, or
Yeah.
are we just gonna continue on?
How
Okay.
is the land of the rising sun?
So, this is gonna be like a lot of people's like insane anime dream. I managed to move to Tokyo for work. I'm currently an AI engineer. Previously, I was interning at Riken International Lab as a research assistant. Well, it's a internship trainee program, and right now I'm working on in a startup that makes like, I'm gonna say it in the dumbest term possible, it's practically AI waifu.
Or
Yeah, and
I see
I
you're
have a
making all our
job, but
dreams here.
I'm currently not working right now. I'm just waiting on my resident card and stuff. So, yeah, just exploring Tokyo and finding myself that I miss Thailand a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much my life.
Yeah.
I see. That's quite an experience for you in Japan there. Well, that's good. So let us move on to Mr. Gun. How are you right now, and how's your life recently, especially for your internship?
Okay, let me just introduce myself a little bit. My name is Gun. I'm a senior at MUIC. I'm studying in the creative technology major. Right now, I'm a programmer intern at Corcel Technology. It's basically like a Thai game company. They made a game called, I think it's called Banjo Tactics and
See.
Eternal Blade, yeah. You can go search them up. It's pretty small company, but yeah, it's pretty fun to work in a game company myself. Yep.
I would like to join like game company as well. I do have my own dreams to my own vision to join the popular games like HoYoverse and stuff. But that's my own ambitions. But yeah, that's also quite an experience for you too for the internship and
Yeah, absolutely.
and since for this podcast we are talking about alumni sort of AGC like you all here. Shall we move on a little bit of like questions and stuff and while we also like talk a bit of life recently too. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I see. Right. So let's move on to the podcast Q&A stuff. So first of all, I think one of our members just submitted the questions.
God.
So right now, I think one person's called Aikaima. He asked, where did you guys mostly hang out at when probably when resting and stuff? I think so.
I'm gonna give two kind of answers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give ones about when I was still spending my time on campus, and I'll tell about how I manage my adult life now.
I see.
Oh my God, we're adults. Oh no.
I'm not
Real.
18 anymore.
I don't like it. I want to go back. Let me sit in my room all day, please. Let me just play games.
Yeah. Back in college, I'm from computer engineering major. But I always sneak myself into the computer science lounge. This is a very commonly known fact, and yeah, no one kind of. I got botched once for being too loud, but I think it's generally a good area, and you get to meet interesting people. I like to talk about technical stuff, so I hang around with people in there often. Another place that is pretty nice is like the new building cafeteria. Enjoy that area so much because like all my friends would just move through that building sometimes, and like it's very delightful to meet them during the times of the day just randomly. Yeah, and as for currently how I spend my time socializing, I have to say Tokyo is a very hard place to find friends, especially Japanese friends. I haven't had any Japanese friends yet.
Yeah.
Well, I had one, but he was more like a coworker. So see, I find friends in international communities, and gonna be frank, I found them on Discord, and it's not one of the best places to find people. Yeah, I think people when they hear this, they're gonna laugh because it is not that good. But yeah, I found some decent online friends, and then we hang out in places in Tokyo. Last time we went to the zoo, which was very fun. Yeah.
I see.
What animals were in the zoo?
It was mostly tiny animals.
Do they have mudang?
Oh.
No, they don't.
Oh.
But what they had was monkeys with love triangle. And
the polyamorous
the
monkey?
monkey that is the male died and left his polyamorous wives to take care of their child.
What the? Okay.
Modern relationships in a nutshell.
Like the Japanese are weird. I tell you, they have like this whole chart about how many monkeys this male monkey did, and like the love triangle that went on. I don't understand what they do here.
This is the reason why people like anime, because even in real life Japan, there are actual love triangles like in anime.
Oh damn.
Japan is just an anime. It's just an anime plot. All right, you want me to read out the next two, or you want to discuss about the next?
No, we need Gun's answer first.
Gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'm not that different from Rin, because like, university is like, I could say my second house, but like, it's the only place where you can get real social interactions. So yeah, I just hang out around university. But recently, like my work is remote, so I just work from home now. So I could say
fair,
I just
fair.
hang out at home and like talk to people online.
I hate how this is sounding like we don't have social life, Gun.
I mean, we're introverts, right?
I mean,
I'm introvert.
I'm introverted. Surprisingly, maybe I am introverted. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
What about
just-
you, Mr. or Fish?
I'm not gonna lie, doing socializing with people sometime nowadays kinda is hard, especially for like, introverted people. I'm also one of the introverted persons too. But yeah, I think nowadays society I think we could still like hang out, go to bars and stuff, eating lunch in on canteen at canteen, hanging out on park and stuff. That could be one of way to help with this. But yeah, it really comes to your preferences when it
Yes.
comes to socializing. Yeah. So.
Do you?
Oh,
What?
Rin, I do have a questions from the part you mentions about the place you hang out. I think you mentions the place in Comsci, right?
Yes.
I see. Is it like the same as co-working space, or it
Oh.
has some differences?
I think the energy of the room is like co-working space, but it's open to people socializing. It's not as formal of a workspace as co-working space.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. Do know that if you're not a CS student
Mm.
and you got invited in or you made your way in, please make sure that you leave all the CS related infrastructure alone, because those are provided by the professors for the
Oh.
CS students. So don't try to play around with their blade bait or play around with their Nerf gun or their beanbags. Or
Right.
their actual 3D printer, which was very cool.
If I
Yeah,
asked them, can I use a 3D printer? Because I didn't bring mine from home. Oh.
It's gonna be a tricky question. I think you should ask the professor's permission first.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah. I mean, it can't hurt to ask others, but I think you might have to compensate by paying them a bit of something for filming, which is kind of
Fair.
understandable.
25. 25 worth of filament. Worth
I
it.
was like, ลูกชิ้น1 ถุง
Yo.
Yeah, I'll bribe you with a box of donuts. Don't worry.
But when they were saying like talking about the questions from before, I was scared like, oh no, is he gonna ask a joke I mentioned in meme channel, which I don't think I can speak. I was like, oh no.
Nah, man. Okay, all right. I think that's good for the first questions. Then let us move on to next one.
All right.
Yes.
Do we wanna?
I think that
Yeah.
there are some other questions as well in the chat.
I mean,
So-
the second one is kind of something. I don't know.
Huh, why have
The one after the Sonic one.
We have a podcast.
we have a podcast.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a podcast.
I see. Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about this.
Yes.
It's actually something that I have to be worried about now that I'm a migrant worker.
Sonic.
Oh.
I'll read this myself because it's kind of something that's very personal to me. Sorry for the long question, but I am curious. The recent U.S. tariff seems to have hit the USB tubing community pretty hard, with even the cheapest merch now costing at least double the original price, if not more. This also seems to be a sizable cut for some corporations such as Cover, who have sizable US audience. Additionally, we with how interconnected the world is, do you think the price of merchandise as a whole will increase even if the tariff are localized in US. I do not buy merch. I do not usually buy merch, so I have no point of reference. But has the points of merch increased since the announcement of tariff, or is it continuation of a trend that has been going on since before the tariff? Okay, let's address this. So, are we feeling the tariff yet? No, cause the American hasn't, well, thankfully hasn't run out of their pre-tariff stock. But I think we're gonna feel it after 2 months or something. Am I scared? Yeah, kinda, because Japan is notorious for being known as like a pretty big US ally. They buy like a lot of US like bonds and stuff. So I'm kind of scared in this regard. But recently, Trump was so bad that Japan kind of sided with China, which was kind of amazing. Japan, China, and South Korea are now teaming up together. That's something you wouldn't thought you'd see in this generation. Additional costs for the worldwide. I think the tariff thing is like Trump having a bipolar, so I cannot say for sure if the tariff will actually happen or be in effect. But if it does, I think it will pretty much affect the world pricing, cause let's say products that are US based, like let's say our biggest ones on top of my mind right now is like Apple product, iPhones, Mac OS. Those things are gonna change price worldwide just so that US consumers can still afford their devices. That's like the reality of it all. Like this open market has been so US centric to the point that even if the pricing changes in US, they cannot survive without the US spending. So yeah, I speculate that this will happen. Why am I sounding like a market analyst?
Bro, becoming
Yeah.
economist.
Yeah, and right now,
Sigma Club.
as the one who's working in Japan, like hearing Trump saying that Japan was ripping off America for the military was kind of insane, to be honest, and I'm kind of scared for my life on what could happen if the US just bring out their force right away. Maybe we'll become China's best friend or something. I don't think that will happen because it's still a very strategic point for US Navy to locate. Yeah.
Just to add on for like you can go. Yeah. Hi.
Sorry. So I wanted to have an ending sentence on this regard. Like, yeah, if you're looking to buy a new phone or new electronics that has assembly, not assembly even based in America, like that brand are centralized in America or brand that heavily depends on American market, like just go buy it now. The price is gonna change. Like maybe it will go lower or higher, but for the peace of mind, it's better to buy now and only buy what you need. Don't buy too much. Just buy what you need. Any appliances that are dying, or if you can, just buy secondhand. That's the best choice. Yeah, that's it.
Also, can I put in a little addition for like I guess the VTubing part of it that he mentioned? Like he kind of a little bit mentioned VTuber merch. I think he did. Yeah, the US VTubing community is pretty hard. For that little part, what's probably gonna happen? I mean, it's already starting to happen now. I know what's gonna happen is that like the most most JP or EN VTubers who are not stationed in America will likely just increase the prices tenfold, or either just pull it out from getting shipped to the US directly. And anybody who's based in the US will likely either pull it out of the store directly and just stop selling it in there, or they would do the exact same thing as a JP, because, you know, making anything in America is 10 times more expensive than sending it from China. Yes, all your VTuber merch is all from China. So yeah.
Oh, another funny thing is we're gonna see a phenomenon where Temu becomes not Temu, but like Taobao, right? It becomes a global kind of thing. Don't you know that lately Taobao has been like recently like top 10 downloaded apps in the United States because people are now buying straight from manufacturer and skipping European European
Yeah.
brand name and luxury brands.
Yeah.
It's kind of a funny phenomenon, but yeah.
Yeah. But likely the VTuber think buy your merch now. It might just they might just stop selling it or just shipping it to the US because there's no reason to do that. Once they run on it, especially for Hololive or other or VSojo, if all of their stocks run out, they aren't gonna sell it anymore in America. It's just better to sell it to other countries. Yeah.
See. Well, God, what's your opinion on this one? Do you have any like effects that you have to endure because of the tariffs and stuff? Do you have any opinions with this?
I'm not really into politics or VTubing, so I don't really have an opinion. But this is just trauma from EC4 to me. Like getting to learn about or like hear people talk about this stuff. So not really.
I see. Well,
What is EC for again? I'm taking that next term. I'm still in university, so.
Like English communication.
I don't think you're gonna take that in your first year. It's like insane hard to get registration in.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I got it fourth year, so you still have the time to stretch it out. But I really recommend doing it in your third year instead. Is
I did in my third year.
your schedule. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Actually, looking at these questions, it's kind of it's doesn't the it's interesting for me because when it comes to like prices and stuff, I just want to say because I do follow like news and stuff and that's like going on from US and China, Japan and stuff, but that's all the politic part. But yeah, so speaking of questions then.
What?
Oh no.
They didn't
Yep.
make this that.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm just brain rot.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
Question from Orca, one of our staff
Yeah.
members. Thoughts on modern brain rot? Is it
It's
beta
horrible.
or is it skivity? What do you guys think?
it's horrible.
It's horrible.
It's actual horrible. The goddamn tung sahur keeps haunting my goddamn dream. I try to sleep at night and this shit piece of shit keeps coming to my mind. I cannot close my eye till 1 goddamn PM. No, not even PM, sorry. 1 AM. And then I would have to wake up at 9 AM and it's still haunting my mind. Like, God playing that.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's your answer.
Wait, is modern brain rot? Does it cover the skivity riz or no?
That thing is like old gen already.
I'm old. Fuck.
Those are like Gen Alpha slang. You have to differentiate between slang and brain rot. Okay.
So
KBD and those are slang. Those can be used as language. I know a friend who speak in those terms, and I have no idea what the fuck bro saying. He'll be like, "What's up, my skibidi? How you get things today?" I'm like, "What?"
Oh no.
You just don't
Yeah,
have
it's
enough riz. That's the
freestyle as well.
problem. You got an alpha max to start rizzing really hard, and you probably get it a bit.
Yeah, but I think what Orca meant by modern brain rot nowadays is mostly all those AI generated brain rot lore. You know what the funny thing about this is? It's called the Italian brain rot, right?
What?
It's all in Italian.
At my internship at Riken, we had this guy interning from Italy too. And then like
Oh, no.
the next day after I finished my internship, he texted me like, "I just found out about Italian brain rot." I'm like,
Oh no.
"Oh man, oh
Poor man. No.
I'm not sending them to me."
Oh no. Another pizza maker has been infected.
I think what's concerning about this is how I think Italian brain rot started from a gambling site of some sort. Like content from a gambling site and then it's widely spin into this. But yeah, what is concerning for me about this is kind of all AI generated,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I do agree with that.
and
Yep.
the issue with that, I don't have. Well, I do have issues with AI generated content. We can get into this later, but my main issue with this is that it doesn't have charm to it,
Yeah.
and it sucks. It sucks. That is so goddamn catchy in your brain.
I know. Remember the old days where you
It
swap a
actually
shit ton of like
torments you.
crosshairs and like just put
Yeah.
emoji glasses on people and make captions? That shit was good. It broke your headphones.
Yeah, this thing is actually tormenting for us. Like, it doesn't provide any kind of like educational value like those MLG stream has many.
Yeah.
But like,
It does.
but like, I mean, those things, right? Those like brain lot back in the day, those help people create their editing skill that actually transform
Right.
them into building careers.
Exactly. Now all you
But
do is
now
type
we're
a random
having
prompt.
kids making like goddamn Italian brain rot and then maxing out their YouTube revenue. Like, sure, they're making money. They might be in a tight spot, but I don't see that as a sustainable and growable career. That's just gonna be a job, and I feel bad for them.
Fair point.
Damn.
Deep, I'm sorry.
Why?
Speaking of,
What?
like, speaking of like skibidi toilet thing,
Yeah.
to be honest, right? I did start watching the contents of skibidi toilet like 2 years ago, right? I think you already know from the original content creator who started this content. Skibidi toilet and stuff. They do have like a long episodes of story, and I do find quite interesting, quite unique when it comes to storytelling. So I enjoy. So that leads to me enjoying the contents of it, and I still following it to nowadays. But yeah, that could be one of the reasons why I get brain rotted all the time. but yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
The skibidi toilet.
I'm just saying, you
I
don't
hate
get
to
it
say
for real,
this,
for
but
real.
At
You
least
don't forget
Skibidi
it.
Toilet has like storyboard.
Yeah. And the actually fun fact, the models are pretty well made. I've actually got a model and like they actually heads connected to the actual toilet. There's
I
actually
just
good
read the
bone
chat. The chat
structure.
is saying Skibidi is prehistoric brain rot.
If-
Oh man. What's your thought about skibidi toilet, Gun?
I mean, I think brain rot is a culture now, not just something you see every day. It's like
Damn.
there's a deep network of people skibbidying other people. So, I mean, I'm not saying I like or don't like it. It's just maybe a normal occurrence from the internet, I guess. But yeah, the AI thing that Rin mentioned is something we have to think about.
Oh yeah, like speaking of AI contents, I do get lots of like advertisement from games or just AI software, AI websites. I do get lots of ads from this, and yeah, nowadays it kind of is annoying sometimes, when you see the games that has like high quality in AR or in visuals, but then you get to play the games and the game itself doesn't seem to be
Yeah.
your expectation. And yeah, that does pisses me off sometimes.
But here's the thing, that's never been AI. They only do it because AI is available. Now that's been happening for a long time. Like yeah, like you get the game, but like there's just animations, right? And the entire story page it's not really the game. They used to do they used to hire really big animation studios to do all that stuff because it was really high quality animations. But now it's just AI. So yeah.
Yeah, now with like
Yeah.
video generation tech, it's becoming easier to make AI stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I had respect a bit ago for those mobile game companies because like they actually had to put a lot of money into getting an animation studio, but now they just use AI. It's just not anymore. It's not faithful. I respected the Riz back then, but now it's just all brain rot.
Yeah. Wait, Gun. I think from our chat, one of the member asked you if you could do, make Skibidi Toilet game.
What?
Gun, I would like you to make a
Dennis from the
Skibidi
chat
toilet game.
Can you make a Skibidi
Buy
toilet
this?
game?
Chat would want you to make a Skibidi toilet game. Isn't that right, Chat?
Yeah.
Does anyone in the chat want me to make?
Yeah, the
This
chat
brain rot
saying they will endorse your review of a Skibidi toilet game.
Damn. All right. I'll see what I can do.
I'll give it a Skibidi out of Riz. I'll give it a Skibidi
Oh my God.
out of Alpha. Yeah. It's not Alpha enough, but it's Skibidi
Just
enough.
say Roblox, bro.
No,
Damn.
Roblox is not for me anymore. We're all adults at this
What
point.
generation are you?
Bruh.
I'm Gen Z. I think about the
You're saying
yeah.
so much Gen Alpha slang.
Bro, I'm not doing anything. Come on, dude. I'm sorry. For real. I'm not brain rotted. For real.
I like it. For real.
For real, for
I'm
real.
just a wee little beta who's trying to make her way around.
Oh my god, we got Gino in the chat.
Oh,
Hey!
That's one of our original podcaster as well.
Oh, I see.
Damn, I gotta make this game now.
And back in the days when you would like talk about some down bad stuff in the chat and then almost not in the chat, in the stream, and almost got us like content ban.
Bruh.
I miss you, Gino.
Oh man.
I'm trying my best not to be my actual stream persona. We get banned like in 5 seconds. Trust me.
Oh, damn.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Speaking about Roblox, I do kind of agree nowadays content of the Roblox because nowadays Roblox game they have developed in such a way that their programs and visuals are so advanced to the point you could compare it with the Steam games. And for example, there's like those games, the FNAF fan game stuff in Roblox. And what I found astonishing is those games are developed in in a super high quality way possible. And that's just all inspiring when it comes to like making games and stuff.
I mean, about that, I think Roblox is like another content creation platform like YouTube where you can make money off of. So people might be putting time into making that their side hustle or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of the lawsuit that Roblox went through and that they claim that they're not a game.
What?
I mean, they aren't a game. They're a game platform, right? Technically,
No,
they're
no,
like
no,
Steam.
no. Let me read. What's that called? What?
We gotta make an off-brand AGC podcast, bruh.
That's me. I typed that. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Traitor!
So basically, Roblox in the lawsuit with Apple, I think. And no, it's the Epic Games versus Apple, right? And like someone was mentioning about Roblox being a game, and Roblox was like, "Oh fuck, don't drag me into this shit." And then they just said like, "We're not a game. We're like a social platform. We provide experience. It's kind of funny. Like, yeah, you facilitate the most child grooming platform."
Bruh.
Oh man.
Oh god. But yeah.
about the child
Also,
grooming part.
I want to
Sorry,
disagree
when I
a
heard
bit
of
with you.
Roblox, it always takes me to this.
Yeah, I wanted to disagree with Day a bit. The quality of games are worse than before. Can I be honest? It's more brain water than ever. It's too simple. Like bring back a pizza. Bring back me making pizza and having to fight with the physics engine. Come on. I don't want to raise a pet and make a home and RP with people. I don't want to do that. Let me make a pizza and kill somebody with it.
Damn. Wait, what I find pretty funny in our in 20th century, there's a good side, but there's also like bad side, of course. For good side, I scrolled this through YouTube short, and I came by to see one video. It shows a 5-year-old Indian student who can code a Python to make a freaking software for some reason, and somehow that student can teach others as well in that class. I mean, Jesus Christ, man, 5-year-old doing a Python.
Hey. You say that? Have you seen this 11 years old kid on LinkedIn? Let me find him.
Why
I
is
think
he
his
on
name was
LinkedIn?
Osher.
But that's a good thing.
No. That's the reason. Like people ask like why is he on LinkedIn? Let me find his profile. I forgot his LinkedIn name. So this kid is so cracked.
Yeah.
Oh, where did I keep it? Okay, the kid name is. I'm gonna share this thing somewhere. It's on LinkedIn, but
Yeah, but since I went to go like did some stuff at Singapore, I realized they teach coding since year 1. Like literally, like once you turn I think 7, they start teaching you coding immediately. Like that's when you get your first coding classes. I've done it. I taught in some of them. Like at 7, Jesus Christ. I mean, it's in the base curriculum.
Got taken down? No fucking way.
No
Okay.
way.
His profile is still on. Okay, let me read this to you guys.
Yeah.
Usher on Clifford. He's currently an intern of technical staff at Cohere. Cohere is basically a very big AI company in I think Canada. They're pretty much like the go-to AI contractor for Google. It's really huge, right? Next to that sentence was 11 years old CS student at Waterloo, University of Waterloo. And previously he was working as an engineer at Shopify.
God damn it, Sheldon has some goddamn fucking competition now.
No, this guy is more cracked than Sheldon. This guy is working. This guy is interning at some insane crack stuff. But Sheldon, he was like spending his PhD in goddamn rundown apartment.
No
But,
way.
like, this is what
Let me read out.
Yeah.
Let me man, this kid is so cracked. I'll share his profile soon. If I can.
Bro, he wrote a book, a calculus book.
But like, how does he get paid?
Wait, what? Calculus.
He was so young. He's so young to the point that his dad has to make a LinkedIn profile for him just so he can connect for connections.
Oh my god.
But like, how does he get paid? Like, I never got paid when I did child labor. Come on, how does he at least get paid?
It's internship.
Oh.
So I think that's a legal gray area there, because it's part of his education. But yeah, this kid is gonna make every CS student feel like they don't achieve anything in life, which, to be frank, he already did that. It's like the image on me, the damage on me. Sorry.
Oh my god. We broke, bro.
But I think it's a good thing that kids nowadays have more chance than ever to learn.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. One thing I don't like is how a social media algorithm is making it hard for them to learn and making them attention deficit. It's already taking place with us.
Yeah, yeah.
Crocodilo.
Yeah, not gonna lie, that's true. Because we are so advanced in technology, we can like uh deceive people who enjoys the contents with lies and stuff. Uh, you know, um, the yeah, from like news and website, people can get deceived by just simple words because of uh the advance in technology.
Yeah, and we're finding news, like not even news, sorry, like studies about how our brain activity is actually reducing due to AI usage and dependencies.
Yeah,
It's sad. It's a sad world right now.
yeah. Even for me, it does affects me.
Unmuted.
In this year already, because when I got into like MUIC first year, right at that time, ChatGPT is still, I think it's already big, but I still convince on myself doing with my own, with my own hands when it comes to like, writing an essay or creating an idea for the work, right? But then when I get to second years and third year, I find it like super hard to avoid it right now because some of the questions and topics were, of course it is hard, but but because we have such an easy access to ChatGPT or AI, it makes us super hard to avoid it nowadays too. Yeah.
I
Also,
agree.
Gun, one of your Sims in chat wants you to talk. They really
Oh.
miss your hot voice.
He might be a stalker. Who knows?
No.
The
Don't stop
guy is
me.
an old club staff as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I was gonna say something after they
Yeah, go on. I'm
said
sorry.
his
Go
part.
on.
Was like, do you guys think AI would persist or just die as a trend like NFTs?
I think they will persist.
Yeah, I think they would persist. It's just that like a lot people don't want to handle it yet. I mean, fucking MUIC is trying their best here, but
I
I mean,
actually think it will die.
that's fair. I mean, it could die, but here's the thing: like, genuinely, as a first year, it's fucking helped me a lot. I've not been in school for 6 years. That's the fun part. So it helps me just do research. That's it. I don't do anything else
That's
about
the
it.
thing. You're talking about usage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been collecting statistics on how many people who use ChatGPT pay for ChatGPT?
I don't know.
Last year, ChatGPT lost $5 billion US.
Why?
They never made profit
Oh
because
shit.
the running cost is insanely high.
Wait, so how did they think
They're
they're
being
gonna
held up by
survive?
venture capital right now, and that's every AI startup.
Yeah, basically. But I'm gonna say if it does go through, that's literally the next stage of technology. Cause like research is gonna get so much easier, right? Instead of just sitting there with the 5 people, you can have just AI dump down a shit ton of sources and you just go through them all. That's it. Just go through them. All you gotta do is do the human work. You don't have to do the hard work. Just do the work that humans are. You know?
I work on AI professionally, and I have to say it's dumb.
It's
It's like
goddamn
stupid.
dumb.
There's no intelligence in that piece of
But-
shit. It's just statistics.
Damn.
But this is the future, you know. Like it's like modern slavery. You have them do
No,
the slave
but-
work, and
but
you
the
do the
thing-
work that you do the smart
thing
stuff.
is, running cost is insanely harsh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually sunk cost for all startups right now, and even big techs that are trying to maintain AI servers are not catching up because while the demand is there, the resources and the efficiency is just not there yet.
How would you think they'd
And
make it?
my issue right now, that could actually kill AI forever. Well, not forever, but more like it could cause the AI bubble burst, or what the people usually say. Is that
Uh,
any technology related to machine learning is now being called AI.
Oh,
And
shit,
with
yeah.
that generalization,
Good.
it causes it makes people like burn out with the term, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just
Yeah, like,
used too much.
We're actually having terms like AI slop to describe things that they hate now.
AI slop.
And more than ever, we're having bad perception of AI, which I think is a good trend. It helps like people our generation to be more self-aware.
I genuinely hate AI art. It doesn't feel right. I like really niche art styles.
I hope it doesn't die forever because it's kind of my job right now.
Yeah. I hope
But
it perseveres for the good way.
I do hope that it persists in a good way, yes, and that the AI slops dies out. It's just too tiring to me mentally.
I feel like it's gonna be good for technology and research. That's it. But it's not. If you're gonna use it to paint pictures, it's not worth it. I gotta say.
Yeah, it has been utilized in like biological research to do DNA splicing forever.
It's like it
has been very influential. I think it's very influential in chemical reconstruction as well to simulate how chemical would react, which is kind of insane.
I'm gonna make it like a point right here that it's beneficial for research for this one thing, that it cuts down research time by quite a bit. It cuts down all the raw work basically by a lot. Like having a the days of going through a database inside a fucking white room is not anymore. Just dump it in a computer and they'll do it themselves. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, okay, this is my question for Day and you, Rin. Not Day. I mean, Gun and you, Rin. I mean, you can answer too, Day, because well, your respective majors are like kind of into it. Like, how do you think they would survive? Like, how do you think? What do you think the people have to do to make AI work?
Oh, it's hard. It's hard to answer it. Like, it's not a black and white thing. It really comes to cultures and humanity preferences and stuff too. Because ourself has, of course, everybody doesn't have the same thoughts. Even though the logics and morals are the same, we agree in some way. But in some era, in some generations, what we perceive right now as correct or morally correct, maybe in the future it may be not correct at all, and that could affect on how we gonna upgrade or develop AI. And that's the that's a sad part for advances in technology too, because we cannot really quite predict the trail of how should we upgrade AI in a correct way. Yeah, that's for my answer.
For me,
yeah,
I think AI should die as a concept. AI in practice, machine learning in practice, I think it will stay long term. It's been very useful in academia, but that buzzword AI should die. That's what I meant. Yeah, because it's actually doing harm. Like, I started learning machine learning 4 years ago before I started college. I self-studied in this regard, and I got some like practical degree certifications around it. Back in the days, like I wouldn't see machine learning being used to basically like make the class divide even heavier than before. Like, we're seeing cases of artists and creative people, or even people in general, being exploited by AI system, and it just doesn't sit right with us, because machine learning is about exploring what we don't know based on what we know. And that's the beauty of it. It's a black box kind of thing. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen until it puts out something. So it's kind of sad to see that big techs and basically venture capital investors and like big CEOs who just want a lot of money are now using the field that we kind of build upon to just make people hate it. It's kind of sad, actually.
Yeah, true.
So yeah, I think for AI to persist, the word has to die. Like, and also don't get me started on the term AGI. That thing is actually stupid.
But what's the AGI again? I have no
AGI,
clue.
artificial general intelligence. It's like the next step of AI, right?
Ah, I see.
Yeah. That thing is actually stupid right now because OpenAI is throwing it out as a buzzword. Every startup is throwing it out as a buzzword, but really it's just a chatbot with so much goddamn text data and privacy data trained on it. So crazy, yeah. Chat just said another billion doubloons to the slot factory.
Oh yeah, Gan,
Okay.
what's your thoughts on this? On this?
Yep. So for my answer,
Yeah.
I think for AI to like survive and persist would depend a lot on how the world governments would regulate AI, right? Like how would they control this concept in the public? How would they like make sure everyone is educated enough to use it? Like who's allowed to use it in like various ways, and how like they should approach like AI art and things that have like a gray border. So it really depends on the lawmakers and like the people who know stuff. But like right now AI is being used by everyone, right? Like us and like anyone who has internet access can use AI, even though they're not like educated enough. Because I see a lot of people like misusing this word, and it kind of pisses me off a little bit, because AI is like not a word you can use for just generated slop, like what Rin said. So yeah, again, it depends on how the people above would react to this. Like these governments, these lawmakers, they're not up to date with the technology, like the Microsoft people or Facebook people. So I think they need a lot of people who have clearance, who have education or knowledge to regulate this and tell them, oh, this is bad, this is good. How should we fix this? How should we make the next generation not fall into a hole of just AI shit? If you get what I mean.
I think the last strong front we have right now is Europe. Europe, because their laws affect tech worldwide, which is kind of crazy. And like that the only, I think right now effectively they're the only one that are still preventing AI from being used, being adopted in Europe, to the point that people has to be educated or be told about AI content and stuff. Like the laws are kind of preventing people from being exploited by AI, which is kind of good. But what I don't like is just like Kan said, we need qualified people to run the goddamn system. But right now we're having cases of OpenAI asking the government, like, hey, you guys should let us like violate copyright law, it's for training our AI. And the document is so unhinged. I recommend you guys find it. It's so goddamn unhinged. They're like, yeah, it's totally fine that we violate copyright laws. Like, what's wrong with that? And also Google was trying to make a case on this. It's disgusting.
Oh no.
So yeah, education and qualified people is my answer.
Yeah. I see. I think by the way, have you guys ever seen the videos from one of the CEO, I think Google related, and that CEO said that he has to quit his job, because that the AI was so advanced to the point it could be even smarter than human. And of course this is what we already perceived long time ago, but yeah, I still find this shocking in some way too.
I mean, there has to be proof, right? I don't think this higher intelligence exists yet.
Yeah.
Is it the Anthropic CEO?
Probably.
I'm
I
not
can't
sure.
really remember his name at all, but I think he's one of the co-founder of what company. I can't really remember his name. But yeah.
As someone in the field, I don't believe transformer model. It's like the thing that's currently powering the large language model that is like state of the art right now. I myself do not believe that transformer model is gonna drive us into the next generation of artificial intelligence because that thing is so flawed. We don't understand a thing about it, how it works. And it doesn't scale to other language, it doesn't scale to knowledge. Right now is my opinion as a professional in this field is that right now it's big tech pushing out big words and results made from like overusing people privacy's data to fabricate result. So I think that's just, if it's like an actual AI company CEO, I think he's just bullshitting. To be honest. Yeah. I guess that's my point on.
Yeah, I think AI is a big topic. Let's move on to the next question.
Yeah.
Gonna be US related again.
Oh no.
No, bro. 1%
Oh, it's a Nintendo Switch, right?
Yeah, Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch. It's more America. Everybody, let's share together. USA.
But the Switch is from Japan.
Ah.
Oh yeah, all my coworkers couldn't get that Switch too. They failed the pre-order.
Wait, what?
They just couldn't. It's a lottery system for the PS2. The Nintendo Switch 2 here. Not PS2, sorry. So, this is a stupid thing about Japan. So,
Yeah.
in normal cases worldwide, when you want to buy stuff, you raise others to get your ticket, right? In Japan, you don't raise others to buy a ticket or to buy your slot for pre-orders. You raise ours to buy goddamn lottery ticket and see if you want a chance to get it.
What?
This applies to some orchestra and a lot of baseball games also. It's annoying as hell. It's something that a lot of people complain about. Even the Japanese don't like it. But yeah, Nintendo Switch 2. Any of you guys Nintendo fan?
I have no clue on Nintendo, bro. I don't have Nintendo, but thoughts on the console and the games that will be on it. Yeah, I don't have any idea about that one. What about you, Gun?
I mean, I still prefer DS. I feel old as hell. I don't have a Switch as well, so I'm not sure what to expect, but like, I guess it would have the same games. Like right now, I don't see any particular titles that would land on this new console. Maybe just the old, like the previously popular ones.
I think it's gonna be a similar case to a PS5. Like the first year, the sales number is gonna flop so badly, and the game doesn't accommodate. Oh yeah, have you guys seen the whole product key thing?
Wait, what?
You have a physical cartridge, but that thing doesn't have your game.
Yeah,
That thing
it's just
has
the
a
product
key for you to get the game. Yeah.
What the hell?
Wait, so is it in a shape of a cartridge or like is it just like
it's
a
in the
piece
shape
of
of
paper?
a cartridge.
That's
Just buy
a
it in
that's
like a
a
normal
waste of
cartridge.
plastic.
Yep.
Just give us
That's
like those
one
little
thing.
like Roblox
Another
card
thing is
stuff,
it
you know?
requires online servers to use.
Oh god. Like here's the thing, right?
Horrible.
I would get at least a Nintendo Switch 1 or 2, or maybe I could get a Steam Deck. My entire reasoning is if I have to wait 2 hours in between classes in a shitty MUIC Wi-Fi, I at least want to play some nice games. I'm just saying.
I
MUIC
have
Wi-Fi
a Steam
shit.
Deck. It's so good.
I
It's
want
so
it
good.
so bad, it's so expensive.
Just a minute. I see someone in the comment mention Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, the
You guys
baseball
know who
player?
this guy is?
Shohei.
Yeah, the baseball.
No.
He's everywhere. He's
Shohei.
everywhere.
Yeah, the
I see
baseball
him
player.
on vending machine. I see him in playing websites. I see him in shopping malls. I see him on my fucking tea.
Wait, just a second. I need to search it up. I have.
He's
Yeah, same, honestly.
He's a very famous baseball player, I think.
Japanese
Yeah,
baseball
baseball.
player.
Yeah. He's playing
Oh.
for an American team, but yeah, he's very famous among
Isn't he the guy who DM'd Gora to come back? Just so she can go back to one of the baseball games again?
What the
I
heck?
don't know about
I
that.
saw a DM between Shohei Ohtani and Gura. He's like, Gura, we need you back. One last game.
Is that a meme or something?
I don't know. I have it somewhere. It's like a Twitter DM. Right, around like a day or two after Gura announced her graduation. Poor Gura.
I think it's probably a...
It's probably a meme, but honestly, they should do that. Just get her back for one last ball game. Also, Gora, by the way, just so you know, Gora made them win that game. I'm pretty sure. I think she turned the tide of a baseball game. I don't know.
I really wish I saw the baseball game. That the lighting was amazing. Okay,
Is it-
back to topic.
I
Switch to-
wanna go play baseball in Japan again. I'm not gonna lie. That's the best thing I did in Japan was play baseball.
Baseball, Japan.
I don't know, how did baseball go to Japan? It doesn't seem like a Japanese. Is it an American thing?
Yeah, I think it's
It is an
American.
American thing, but
Yeah.
it's pretty Japanese, I guess, in a
Yes.
sense.
Like, yeah, I love baseball in Japan because I dunked over all the kids. I loved it when I went there. They were really bad at
yeah.
it.
Okay, I have a little story now that we're talking about baseball. Like,
Can you
I went
consider baseball
on an
rules?
exchange study in Japan last year,
Uh-huh.
around April to like July,
Mm-hmm.
and I went with this German guy. He really likes baseball, and he can speak really good Japanese as well. So
Oh
he
my
made
God.
friends with like a group of baseball club members in the university. You can search like Chiba University Baseball Club, I think.
Doggy.
And I went there with him one day to see how they practice baseball. And then I met up with these like huge Japanese baseball players. And they were like, "What your name?" I'm like, "My name is Gun." Hello.
Even outside Thailand, he cannot escape the English.
And he's like, "You like baseball?" I don't know what to say. I just told him like, I'm okay with it. And he just invited me and this guy to the baseball field
Oh no.
to
Oh
watch him
no.
play
Sounds like a
baseball.
fun time.
To watch.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there were like a lot of guys like just I think they're exercising or something, and like they're like playing catch. Like there's two of them playing catch because one of them is a goalie, I think, like goal person or something. I don't know.
Mm.
And the other one's a batter, and there's like 10 people running around the field because like for practice, I guess. And this guy, he's just like, okay, let's throw ball, he said. And I was like, I didn't intend to do anything. I just wanted to observe. but this guy just invited me to play catch with him.
Oh no.
So he gave me this huge like baseball glove. I've never played baseball, so I don't know how to do this. And he points at another guy who's throwing the ball at another catcher. And he's like, "I'm gonna throw a ball that hard." And I just stand there, and he starts throwing this ball at me to like for me to catch. So I just he threw it very hard at me, and I was trying to catch. Then I caught it, but it hit my hand and it flew into the forest behind me.
Oh.
Oh my god.
And I was like, "Holy shit, this hurts as hell."
Honestly, he should have just like threw a curveball at you just for the fun of it.
Yeah, this, like Japanese baseball players are really strong. Like they have huge muscles. They throw.
That's serious. They're really
yeah.
serious.
And I was wearing a glove as well, so yeah. And I had to go with him to search for the ball in a forest.
That sounds scary.
But
Yeah, it was scary at first.
No, I did.
But like, the point of the story is just saying that like baseball is pretty violent sometimes.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, any male-dominated sport is violent. I used to play hockey, and I always got beat up, so it's normal.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I kind of hate baseball. I don't like sports that contains projectile. You know,
no.
Projectile.
throwing balls and stuff.
Do you like archery day?
Oh heck no, man!
Archery is so fun.
Yeah.
Archery is really fun.
Is it odd? I've never played any other sports than projectile sports. I played archery, I played golf, I
Projectiles.
played fucking hockey, I played baseball, but I never excelled at football or basketball, oddly enough.
Sport-wise, that does include projectile and stuff. For me, my preferences are basketball and a little bit of soccer, you could say it. But my own personal favorite so far is striking. So this includes Muay Thai or boxing. That's the only sports I do like.
I have
Yeah,
a
speaking
gut
of
feeling Dave is scared of balls, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah, I hate boxing.
What?
Chat, don't clip that.
Clip it, no balls! No balls! Okay, if you clip it, there's gonna be no balls for Dave, but if you don't clip it, there's gonna be a ball coming directly at Dave. Get five.
Yo.
Wait, they don't like table tennis?
Wait, I think that's one of the only exception.
It's not going fast.
Is the Asian in your blood?
Yeah. Well, I
Asian in
can
your blood.
definitely understand the fear of projectiles because when I was I think 13 in hockey, we were at a tournament, right? We were playing against a Canadian team. So here's the thing: the Canadians are really good at throwing their projectiles. So here's the thing, right? So a hockey helmet, we have a plastic helmet, which is basically a bike helmet, and I like to wear the cage and a visor. The cage is made out of metal. I got hit with a projectile enough that it bent the metal, and you could see a crack in the metal. It bent towards me. I had a hell of a concussion, and I never played against the Canadians again. So I get your fear against it, but throwing balls is fun.
That would make me scared of Canadian more than hockey.
Oh no, they're really nice about it. The thing is, like,
they're
the Canadian
Canadians,
stereotypes
man.
are nice, yeah. Like they generally just like fucking got towards me and picked me up, and they I'm not kidding. I remember that phrase to today. Did he say, "You okay, mate? You okay? Sorry. You want some water?" I think it was half Australian. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
I
they
think
were really nice.
you mix Australian and Canadian there.
I don't know, but it's British enough. But yeah, no, they're really nice people. I went to Canada I mean, the same as you, Gun. I went to Japan for like 6 months to do a little exchange program. When I was a kid, with a host family, I was the worst host. I was the worst child ever, annoying as shit. But I did really good at baseball, and that's where I got my ice cream sandwich addiction.
Let's go. Ice cream sandwich.
Why don't they sell that in Thailand? Why?
They do?
Not the exact ones you get in Japan.
yeah.
It's like a waffle type. Over here, it's like an actual like wafer. It's not fun. So the Oreo ones stain your teeth.
I see.
Yeah.
I feel like chat really likes basketball for some
No,
reason.
no, no,
Sending
Gun.
a lot of balls right now.
I'm just saying. I think
What's the
chat likes
watermelon
you.
for?
No, man, move on.
Okay.
we still haven't addressed this issue. Yeah, like I said earlier, I think it's gonna be like a PS5 situation
Yeah.
where it goes silent for like quite a while. I don't think it's gonna be as much of a hit as a Nintendo Switch, cause that thing, like, I think that thing was the perfect gaming device for COVID. That's why the numbers spiked up even more than before. The issue is Nintendo's gonna suffer from its own success. Like, the Switch sold so well, it's still working well. At best, people are just gonna buy a second-hand Switch OLED, and then they'll wait until like Switch 2 starts going on sale. Yeah, that's my thought on it. But apparently, pre-orders it's already running out, and some people are already scalping. So,
Bro, in the chat, Atit said, Gun said you like watermelon sugar. It said no, but I like you. Damn,
Whoa.
such a moment.
Jesus, you're gonna do really good at streaming, Gun.
Hey,
You
yo.
already have Sims. It's nice.
Damn.
Time to beg for the tier 3s.
Oh man.
Oh, you didn't have to call that out there.
Hey, don't blame me. I have 5 of them. It's good. Trust me. It's worth it. Just don't let the parasocial relationships get to your head, okay? Don't let it get to your head.
Okay. No, we're trying my best.
What the hell is this podcast anymore?
We ran out of Q&As in the channel of them, right?
I mean, someone asked about mint chocolate.
Mint chocolate?
Yeah. I remember.
What do you
oh
say?
yeah, mint chocolate. I think the question was, do you like mint chocolate?
Yeah, like, is mint chocolate good?
Oh yeah, is mint chocolate good? I think it's situational.
Yeah, same here.
I think no, actually.
No, I don't think it. I am too much of a basic bitch to like anything else. Look, strawberry, chocolate, and vanilla. That's all you gotta get. Maybe a bit of strawberry cheesecake, but other than that, no more.
About matcha.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah, I do like
I'm not a
matcha.
tea drinker. I'm sorry. I never
No,
drank tea.
matcha ice cream. You don't like it?
No, I don't. I don't like matcha. I don't like tea. So ice cream doesn't come with it. No.
Maybe lime sherbet. That could be
Okay,
one.
no, well that is true. Yeah, I like lime sherbet.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on the situation, though. You know. Goddamn,
Yeah. True.
Chat's going wild right now. Holy shit.
Nah. Oh wait, Gan, I do have an interesting questions about internship since you have taken internship too.
Sure.
So of course we have to prepare a resume, right? We have to do interview. Is there anything else beside from resume or portfolio or interview that you have to prepare, or with these preparations, what would you like to make how should I say signify on it?
Right. To like get a better chance at getting an internship, right?
Yeah.
I mean, other than your resume and portfolio, right? I think just it depends on what company and what position you're trying to apply for. Like, if you're doing like computer related job, you could like prepare for like technical questions, like coding questions, I think.
I see.
But it all depends on your like preferred place of interest.
So basically, just prepare questions that related to your field, right?
Yeah,
At
like
least.
interview questions or technical questions, or
I see.
yeah.
Wait, there's another questions in my mind as well, but I just thought about oh yeah, I have heard news about getting a business card with a company when there's this maybe a myth or a belief that getting a business card from your from your company could help you join that company as well. Is that true in your
It's a
case?
myth.
What do you think, Rin?
It's a myth.
Yeah, I don't think it.
I have 5 business cards that never reached out.
Oh no!
From my experience with business cards, I never asked for internship, but most of it, when they give you a business card, it's basically like from my experience, it's basically just it's okay. The door is open if you want to talk to us, but it's nothing guaranteed. Like, you have a business card, you have an inside contact if you want to use it. I mean, I have 5 business cards from the fucking I forgot the console. I don't know what the hell the console is, but yeah, I have 5 business cards from there. I don't know what the hell to do with it, but yeah. It's just like, it's just to say like you can contact
if
us.
they give you like that personal contact.
Yeah, in a way that is better, but like a business card is just saying like, hey, you can, if you want anything, you have a tiny bit more leverage than most people who don't have a business card. You know? Yeah.
Okay. Is it weird to like reach out to their DM or Gmail just to ask for an internship? Because some advisors from internet do suggest you to do this.
I think it's not weird if you do it on the right platform. Let's say you send it on LinkedIn, that's normal. Or send it on that not personal, sorry, that would be stalking. Send it to their professional email. That's also acceptable.
Yeah, or just if you visit like those job expos, you can just walk up to them and tell them stuff. Like, I'm studying this, I'm interested in this. They might have some insights.
Oh, by the way, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. So Rin, I think you have intern already too, right?
Yep, I did 2 internships.
Oh, 2 internships. That's fabulous. Not gonna lie. So, do you have like international internship?
The internship is national one. I did it in Tokyo here, and my entire team is made up with a lot of nationalities. Actually, I had coworker from Japan, I had coworker from the European countries, and I have coworker from. I haven't had any United States coworker. Yeah, mostly Europeans. Yeah.
That's getting a visa for applying international internship is, one of the things that is crucial, or it doesn't apply.
Doesn't apply because usually this kind of internship they have to sponsor your visa. So I think it's kind of sketchy already if some internship are asking like you need to have a visa in this country already. I think that's kind of sketchy.
I see.
Yeah. because my internship I was sponsored by the Riken Lab to get a visa in Japan. That's how I got to relocate here, and then to stay.
And I just want to point out that I think MUIC has some scholarships, right?
Yeah.
You can look those up.
Yeah. Oh man, don't get me started on how bad MUIC was to
Oh, no.
like my internship. So I don't think it's MUIC fault, but more like the management of major's fault. But yeah, I didn't have the best of time relocating here because the university side was very quiet. Kind of anxious the whole time. Like, am I gonna mess up my course? Actually, I haven't checked if my grade has been released yet. MUSC kept saying it, and I needed to send my graduation request. Oh, it's out. I think.
Yeah.
Just now?
Let's go finally.
Yo.
I can graduate now. I mean, I practically got a job already and a new visa, but yeah.
Damn. Congratulations on that one, actually.
Thank you.
Yay!
Well, yeah. So my advice to anyone who's looking to like do internship internationally, a main point you have to check is whether they do sponsorship for your visa, and that's two routes to look at this. You can do the unpaid internship, but you need to make sure that they reimburse you money for how much you're spending on living. Or the other route is you're doing internship to get paid. I think internship to get paid might be a bit heavy on you financially. So unpaid but reimbursement might be better. I went with the unpaid but reimbursement. It was kind of tough, but I was getting my money back and I can utilize the money I got back for other spendings like relocating to a new apartment or buying utilities. So it's kind of all right to live on. But yeah, that's my advice on like looking for international internship.
I see.
I'm not interning internationally, but I would advise to don't be afraid to reach out to any place you want to do your internship at. Just send them your stuff, and if they don't like you, they'll just tell you.
My story about how I got my Japanese internship is kind of so. I went to a conference in Thailand in machine learning. It's called the MLRS, Machine Learning Research School. And I met the team lead from like one of the lab inside Riken. He was talking about Bayesian statistics and how to utilize it in machine learning. And I was pretty much the only kid around that's very enthusiastic about Bayesian application in machine learning. This is gonna sound too technical. I'm skipping the details, but yeah. And he was like, you know what? We don't usually take bachelor students, but like you kind of have the energy from internet in Japan. I'm like, what? But that took a while to manage. Actually, for MUIC students, I do want to tell you that if you're looking for an internship, I highly recommend like planning this out a year ahead with HR of the company you want to go to, so that you can nail the timing of your internship just right. Because for me, I wanted to do a 6-month internship at Riken. But a trimester for us is like 3 months at best. It was really hard to schedule this. So what I did was that by the end of the first trimester, I started my internship before the start of the exam periods, because I don't have exams in my trimester 1 for 4th year. And then I pretty much used that to boost up my amount of like internship period by 2 months. So instead, I got a 5-month internship to do, and that's how I got the internship. Yeah.
I see. Definitely need to look back on that one. Because to be honest, man, ever since my grade 9, I have never been outside of my country at all. So I have no clue on how to get a visa or how to prepare things before going foreign countries. Yeah.
Visa is pretty easy if you have a sponsor. Mostly they hand in all the document required to the embassy and then send you some PDF. And then you just print that out and go to the embassy yourself to get your passport updated with the visa.
I see.
Yeah. All right. I was gonna ask, aren't you the animation game and comic club?
Yeah.
Have you guys been watching anything lately?
I've been rewatching
Yeah.
Gate for the 10th time.
I'm playing old games.
Let's go. Happy you saying for the 10th time? Sorry, I didn't.
I've been
catch that.
watching Gate. The JSDF is here for the 10th time. It never gets better.
Oh, that one is kind of gold. Yeah, I understand.
There needs to be more. Why?
Just read the novel or the manga. I don't know which one's which.
Look, when I heard the phrase "I J down the dragon," I was hooked immediately. It said, I J down the dragon.
What?
JDAM, Joint Direct Attack Munition, basically a big fucking bomb with a GPS strapped onto it.
Yeah.
They bombed the dragon!
Yeah, that
was
one
hooked.
was legendary.
What?
Right now I'm watching like G-Clocks. It's a new Gundam animes. Basically Hideki Anno showing all the middle finger to the Gundam fans. Like, yeah, I directed Evangelion. What you gonna do about it? Fuck you guys.
Damn.
Well, I've heard about Steins Gate. People keep telling me to watch that, but I don't know. Should I or not? Like, what is
I mean,
it?
I heard it's good, but I haven't checked it out myself.
Also, I need to ask you, I'm gonna bring out this topic. I gotta go to the toilet for a bit, so you guys can talk about this. I'm gonna say 2 words. No, wait. 4, 5, I don't know. Horse girl racing anime. Okay, I'll be right back. You can talk about that.
I actually played the game, so I think it's kind of fun. Uma Musume.
Oh shit! Not that one.
What? At least
Is
it's
it-
not a
is it
good
good?
game. Like what? Oh my god! What do you guys play nowadays? That's like Guna game genre.
I'm still playing Blue Archive.
Oh, I saw like Blue Archive ads in like Akihabara. I was kind of unhinged. Oh my god! I literally walk in this guy's like, Jesus.
It's huge there, right?
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh, for me, I
But-
play CNC. Hey, yeah, CNC.
What's that?
What is that?
CNC is from 1990s to like 2000s era of game. It's called Command and Conquer.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I know
Command and
the game.
Conquer.
Yeah.
So good.
Wow.
But that game's a gold, man.
Which CNC is it? Red Alert or is it Generals?
Oh, actually, right now I play the ones from third party. I think it's called Mental Omega, who probably just who probably just
Ooh.
continue the legacy and build its own, kind of story. And yeah,
Holy. Is
the
it
game is
free?
really fun.
Oh man, I haven't gamed that much. Cause like when I moved to Japan, I brought my MacBook and my Steam Deck. And I pretty much did not have time in my Steam Deck, so it was mostly on my Mac. I just watch YouTube and reels.
I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ooh.
Yeah, Arthur Morgan.
For me personally, I've just really been playing whatever I can because I played games since I was 5, so I'm kind of burnt out of gaming right now. So I'm kind of
Your
just
life is
watching.
games.
I know it's boring, right? And I kind of
No.
do it for like a semi. I had commit to job. I had to commit to playing games now, so it's starting to get a bit boring. So I've just really been watching movies. It's the first time I've actually ever touched Netflix in my life. Jeez. Yeah, but I've just been just goobing around in Farming Simulator, Kenshi, and War Thunder whenever I have to. I'm just playing Tarkov right now. If you can see, I'm masochistic as hell. Yeah.
By the way, Tappy,
Yeah.
what's your team between War Thunder and War of Tank?
War Thunder.
What?
War Thunder. 100% War Thunder. World of Tanks is... It depends. It's arcade. If you want to play something arcade and to pass time, sure, play World of Tanks. But I am going to shit on every World of Tanks creator because they play that game through too much. But War Thunder definitely is more realistic, and it's definitely somewhat more fast-paced in a way. Because it's a lot more fun and a much bigger learning curve. You can spend more time doing it. But if you want to play, if you like, War Thunder is kind of the best vehicle simulator for tanks and aircraft. I'm not gonna promote myself because I have a code, but if you want to play warships, just go play World of Warships. That's their best game. Just go play World of Warships. Don't play World of Tanks.
Is this episode sponsored or something?
You want me to do it? You want me to do it?
I wish.
You put Tappy Wappy in the War Thunder store for 3% off, and I get a little commission. You get, and in the future, you'll get a free body pillow to put in your tank.
What?
Yes.
What the...
If I get enough viewers and I get to a tier 2 War Thunder content creator, I get to make a 3D object, so I can make a body pillow.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Okay, I regret saying that.
So recently, I have been playing Nier Replicant.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's pretty. I think it's like food for thought kind of game. It has a lot of questionable ethics, and yeah, it gets you thinking. I kind of traumatizing too. This
Fun
story
fact.
is very hard.
2B's ass it kind of like fucks up people's GPU. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh?
2B's model, her ass has a I think it has over 20,000 polygons in her ass alone.
What?
What?
Uh,
What?
Let me fact check this.
I mean, that kind of revolutionized the graphics in games, right?
No, it had no reason to do so. The PC itself can't
it's
go
not,
that far.
yeah, sorry. It's not the same as like the people making watch 18 plus content. That thing
Okay.
revolutionized like animation.
Quote, there are more polygons in 2B's booty than there is in the entire game of Ocarina of Time.
Oh.
Is Gino still watching this? He's gonna be proud.
This is the most AGC.
But here's the
fucking
thing, there's no
discussion.
reason to make it that round. They've overdone it in a way.
And it is. You know, a quote of the year. Being honest isn't a bad thing.
Has anyone watched the Minecraft movie?
I
No,
want
but I haven't
to.
seen
I
it.
haven't.
Okay.
I was
me
gonna
too.
watch it with my partner back in Thailand, but like, for some reason they were showing the one in Tied Up
Oh yeah.
in the theater on the day we
Oh.
wanted to go outside together. So we
It's-
just went for the Hatsune Miku movie.
Oh, that's
Funny
better.
thing
Yeah.
was like, the Hatsune Miku movie was exactly opposite the screening of Minecraft movie that day.
Oh.
So
Oh.
people walking into the theater were either Minecraft fans, and they
Miku
were
fans.
yelling, "Oh, the Minecraft brain rot," or is the Hatsune Miku fan with the light
Oh
stick?
shit.
Can I be honest? Since I've been released from my parents' grasp at the age of 16,
Yeah. Yeah.
I really didn't laugh. I had one gripe with movie theaters. I never go to them because there's always Thai subs. For your information, chat, I cannot read or write Thai.
Oh.
Yes,
Totally? Oh wow,
literally.
you're just like one of my friends.
I cannot read or write Thai, and I have the
He
worst.
always make me read Thai for him.
And I've been told that I speak better in Thai when I'm drunk, because I have more vocabulary. So yes.
Amazing.
I demand more English subs. I'm not gonna lie. And all of the good movies are all on Netflix are all only American locked. I hate it.
Right, I see. So maybe you mean like in every time when you are trying to speak Thai, you need to get drunk first before you speak.
Basically, yes. If I want, here's the worst part. To get enough vocabulary to actually do a business meeting, I have to be drunk.
What?
Or else yes.
Oh hell no.
In theory.
I think you fit in with Japanese workspace, Tappy. Actually, we were talking about this off stream. So I was sharing about how much I drink now, and Tappy was like, "Isn't that essential for you in Japanese workspace?" So what I come to find out is that the younger generation here barely drinks, and like that's kind of a very bad stereotype for Japanese comedy right now.
It's not really
when
a Japanese
I found out
culture.
that I joined my new job, was like my CEO was telling me like, "Hey, we actually don't have a drinking culture," and I highly don't like drinking myself. And I told him like, "But why? I like drinking."
But I came here because of the alcohol. And you're telling me you won't drink. Yeah, no, I think it's not the business culture. I mean, it's like a kind of a bit of Japanese culture, because that's what like you always see. Like they tend to celebrate with drinking. I think it's just mostly Japanese and South Korean. So
I don't think they celebrate. They cope with drinking.
Yeah,
Have
they're
you seen the
coping.
people
The
in Shibuya
salarymen?
and the Shibuya meltdown?
oh god,
Copium.
Yeah.
honestly, yeah.
And there's this popular drink called Strong Zero in Japan.
Oh.
What's that?
And literally one day I was like coming home. I was walking down the train station. I saw an empty can of Strong Zero on the stair. I was confused. Strong Zero is like vodka mixed with something, I don't know. It's really strong alcohol. So I saw like an empty can of Strong Zero on like the stair. I was walking down like, what is it? What is this here? And then a few stairs down, I saw a vomit on the stair. I was like, somebody was too hungover. I see.
In this instance,
But
chat
they
correlation
don't drink
does
to
equal
celebrate. Yeah,
causation.
they drink to drown out their sorrow. Even my Japanese coworker was like, "Yeah, we drink just to do that."
Wow.
Bro.
Alright, kids, don't drink, okay? This is just.
Yeah.
Just don't drink.
Don't drink, kids. Do not drink. Don't do it. Liver
But if you
hurting.
do, lemon sour is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Only when you're legal to drink.
Also,
okay?
no, if you do have to drink, I'm telling this to everybody, eat food. And if you're at a really high-tail bar which has olives,
Yeah.
eat the olives. They're free.
Eat the
Take
olives.
them. It's free. And it helps you drink more. It's free. You can take them. Just eat them. They're not sour. They're quite nice.
If you don't want to get drunk, just eat and drink.
Yeah.
It helps with your
yeah.
metabolism, and if you're like stuck in a really sad social event where you're forced to drink, do the eat and drink part, and it will help reduce how much alcohol affects you. That's just a genuine advice if you're stuck in a really bad or sucky situation. But I don't think that's common in modern universities nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Also-
I joined during the COVID days, so the Rapnong was all fully online.
My Rub Nong, literally like the last day of Rub Nong, they brought us to a club. Literally, that's it. Yeah, they brought us to a club, and I got shit-faced drunk.
What?
Oh no.
Yeah, that was my Rub Nong experience. Exact same thing happened during Halloween. Fun fact: after the maid cafe, me and my friends were celebrating. I don't know what we were celebrating. I think in the midterms. So I went to the club in a maid dress. Yeah, I also got shit-faced drunk.
Let's
Bro, that
go.
sounds-
Yeah.
Amazing.
Mental health tip, guys. Mental health tip. If you ever want to drink, always drink recreationally. If you feel like drinking will help your sadness, anxiety, or stress, don't.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah, don't
downhill
do that.
road from there. It's gonna help you short term to get over depression, but the long term effects just aren't worth it. You're gonna get addicted, and you're gonna get even sadder because you can't afford alcohol.
Alcohol dependency is the worst kind of.
I know.
Especially like, when you're emotionally unstable.
Yeah, you need your liver.
Yeah, you need your liver. Chat, you need your liver because if you're ever broke, remember a good liver. The good liver sells for more than a bad liver.
Oh no!
I like how the trajectory of the stream 5 minutes before it ends is about drinking responsibly.
Yeah, good liver, Taffy.
I have a good liver, don't worry.
I don't drink, so good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for
Oh
you.
my
Yeah.
god. I'm missing lemon soda. That thing's the best drink ever.
Oh
The
god.
only reason why I started drinking alcohol that's like lemon sour here is I miss mixing lemon soda, bro.
Yeah, lemon soda. What are the
Yeah.
goats?
What are we listening to? Hold on. Let's really go like this.
Oh yeah. Oh, one last thing, Ren. I have additional questions regarding to your life in Japan, right?
Mhm.
So for people who wanna do like a living in Japan, there's the in terms of life cultures in there, they wouldn't be much of a trouble, but when it comes to like work culture, there is some concern with it. And also, I think I have heard the terms like black company before, but I'm not really sure if it does, familiar.
It does exist. Black company exists, and that is actually concerned. And another thing that's like an issue in Japan is the migration system and immigrant workforce. Is that right now a lot of companies are like a lot of black companies or just shitty companies are exploiting highly skilled professional visa so that the people that get into Japan has long-term visa, but then they make them do basically labor work, which is not part of that what that visa like specifies you can work on. So that's one thing to look out for if you're like really interested in job hunting in Japan. I don't think that happens at all in tech space here, which is nice. In terms of work culture, I think it's too much of a stereotype. Well, of course, if you like discounting black companies, that thing's an entire rabbit hole on its own. And one thing to do when you want to spot a black company is that they tell you like an expectation of a fixed salary and an expected overtime. That's like a black company thing. So you're forced to do overtime and you don't get paid for those overtime.
Man, that's sad.
Yeah, that's like the best way to spot a black company. But normal work culture, I think is pretty normal here. A lot of influencers online say a lot of stupid shit about Japan's work culture, which I think actually statistically like there's more pressure in European workspace than in Japanese workspace actually.
Oh.
Which is kind of crazy.
Damn.
Yo.
Yeah, so one thing to note is people will say a lot of bad things about Japan, but there are also ups that happens here in Japan. And if you're interested in trying Japan out, wait those things out and see if you can live with them, or at best try to find jobs that help you mitigate those issues. I'm working in a startup, so the culture is very progressive. That's why I don't mind working here.
I see.
Yeah, so it's like how people or Thai people will slander about Thailand, but then there are foreigners who like Thailand so much. It's kind of the same situation here. There are good things and bad things. You don't the bad things might be really like shared or known upon, but you also have to acknowledge the good things, not just absorb in what the people say online. Also, there's a lot of complainer in Japan, which is kind of annoying.
It's the same as Thailand, right?
In China's Thailand, where it's like whitewash guy, not whitewash, sorry, white trash guy, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Thailand is kind of the opposite. It's advertised to be really good, but once you live here, it's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I personally want to move out of this country, Thailand, because, well, the way I was raised was a bit too Western. I don't really fit in the culture and socializing way, so I want to move to another country. Maybe somewhere in Europe. Genuinely.
My
I cannot make friends!
I miss the food and how cheap it is in Thailand.
No, that's why,
man.
that's like, that's what's stopping me from moving away. But if I got a really good job in Europe, then sure, why not?
Yeah. I don't know. Euro is kind of expensive, especially in Northern Europe.
That's
was
why I said
looking
if I get a
into,
good
like,
job.
studying college in Zurich, and it was really bad.
Like, if I get, that's why I said if I get a good job, I'm moving my ass to Europe. Cause like I don't fit in this Thai culture at all, not at all.
Yeah. Okay. Europe, water is as expensive as beer.
So just drink
Oh,
beer. It's just like the
yeah.
medieval days. Why do you think they drank ale?
And it's €6. I think.
Exactly. Is it
Um,
true that you need an apology to quit a job in Japan? Says Talent Downs. Rin?
Yeah, kind of, because I think
You can
only
hire
black
somebody to do it for
companies.
you.
Only black companies. So basically, in this case, it's like, legally they cannot avoid your resignation, right?
Yeah, no, that's.
But the thing is, it
that's
turns
slavery.
into a case of workplace harassment where they don't acknowledge your like resignation letter.
Mm.
That's usually applies for black company because like you're pretty much harassed into getting to work again. That's why now they're having like people you can hire to help you
Yeah.
drop your job. But I think it also applies in educational world as well. I heard of
Yeah.
some teachers here who like had to hire those systems to help them quit their job.
Like, because
But in
the
a
job could
progressive
say something
workspace,
bad about you,
You
right?
don't have to do that. Sorry?
Like, couldn't the company just like give bad references or something once you quit the job, or something like that? I've heard that they do that.
They can say bad things about you, but it depends on the next company you go to
Oh.
like read your resume.
Fair.
Mm.
I think it's pretty detached in that
Okay.
regard, unless the two companies are like in the same subsidiary. And
But-
then you kind of get into this whole thing about, oh, I'm just working in the same company with different name.
Oh, yeah. For by the way, regarding to like work cultures, Gun. I have seen like your social medias on live on Japan. Going out as a tourist and stuff, right? Do you have any plan on like do as a living or like live in Japan, or do you have any countries in mind that you want to move on?
I mean, I used to think that Japan is a good place to live in, but like one problem with Japan that I find it hard to deal with is the language. To stay in Japan, you need to know a lot about language, right? Because the culture depends on it, and like wherever you go, you have to ask somebody or talk to somebody. And most of the time, I don't think they'll speak English, in my opinion, or in my
Do
experience.
you like live in Saitama or Shiba most of the
I live in Shiba most of the
That's a
time.
funny thing about Tokyo.
everyone
Most of
speaks
the
English?
community workers in Tokyo are immigrants and they usually can't speak English.
I don't think so, really.
Yeah, it is true.
I mean, I went to Tokyo.
They
a couple times.
try to act like they don't understand English, right? Until it gets desperate, then they have to crack that Japanese persona.
Yeah, if the first thing you say is English, they'll look down at you a bit, I think.
Yeah, I actually have to address this. That's a certain expectation for you to speak Japanese if you're like Asian looking in Japan.
Right. Like,
imagine like you cannot speak English, you cannot speak Japanese, but you speak English in front of them, and you just get booted.
Yeah. You kind of get looked down upon, and like
Yeah.
people kind of hate you. I think it's livable in Tokyo to know only English, because right now I know surface level Japanese and basic English, and like I use English most of the time. But yeah, like Gan said, it would make your life a lot easier to know
Like
Japanese.
the problem for me wasn't just speaking; it's also reading. Like they sent me a lot of
Yeah.
mails that I can't read. I need someone to translate it because like using apps don't help. You need to know the language yourself or have a friend to
Yeah,
live there
and
for me.
yeah, that's like why having work support is really important. This is to add
Yeah.
to like people looking for job in Japan. So you need to make sure that your workplace will support you with like Japanese
Yes.
documents. Because this is the most ass part. Don't get me started on like how to open banking account here. It's so dog shit. And also the like your mobile phone SIM card, that is also horrible.
Hey, for me, when it comes to like moving out to foreign countries, I do have a country in my mind though. You know, I would like to move to Singapore, but I'm not really sure if it's a good choice because I have heard that their living expense as well as their rental fee or housing fee are, you know, super high.
Right.
Yeah, generally, I want to add a bit of that. Generally, yeah, that's true. The buying stuff is really nice. I like Singapore for two things. They have like it's kind of like cup noodles, but it's carbonara cup noodles with broccoli. If you ever go to Singapore, try that. Second thing, go to Singapore, try out all the cheesecakes from Starbucks. Oreo cheesecake, the best. But I feel like the biggest problem. Okay, housing prices and just living price is high, yes, but I feel like the thing you might struggle with the most is the culture and stereotype.
Oh
Yeah, they are very strict on everything, and if you're not on time, they will bar you out of the room. It's apparent in most companies. Yes, they are very strict about everything. Always be on time, and you're expected to be like 50 to 30 minutes before even. I had a thing when I was a kid. I had to go to technically it's a meeting, a business meeting, but also kind of not for me. I was a bit late. They locked the door and it let me in until my professor had to come grab me. Yeah, they're that strict.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the reason I never settled in Singapore. I studied in Singapore for a year, but I didn't survive the culture. I was a bit too westernized for that. So yeah. But
Yeah,
Singapore's nice. They're really nice.
I think
yeah.
the best way to approach is like stay in Thailand but work remotely for Singapore.
Yeah.
That's like the best way.
That
That's
is
like
the
the best way
best
to
way.
live.
Like-
Wait, what?
Stay in Thailand but work remotely for Singapore. That's the best way to live.
Yeah.
Because you're living cheap and you're
You get a
earning
lot.
high.
Exactly.
I see.
What has the world come to?
It's all shit.
I hate capitalism driven economy.
Like you know when you know the joke, the thing of saying like how boomers always go like, oh, you can buy a house, make a family. I got my first job at walking and asking. It feels like that, but like
That is-
5 times worse now, because like
we cannot do that in our generation anymore.
Yeah.
That's how sad it has become.
like it was pointed against like what was the generation before Gen Z? Like, yeah, they pointed against the millennials, and like it kind of made sense, but now it clearly makes sense that nothing will happen. We are doomed. I cannot see any way out of this.
Yeah, even doing a side hustle is a hard thing
Yeah.
to like getting off debts and stuff. life, life, inflation will. We cannot escape from inflation.
Exactly. I don't know how they're gonna fix this, honestly.
We actually we're going overtime on the stream. Our staff already posted the evaluation link in the chat. So anyone watching, please feel free to start evaluating if you have to drop out soon. But yeah.
I'm okay with any times if you like want to continue on or
if anyone in the chat want to drop some kind of bonkers question or comments, go ahead. Let's go kind of ham on this.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I look at the evaluation form. It says your position lecturers. Are you saying lecturers are gonna be watching this? I didn't know that. I am doomed. I gooned too hard.
I don't think any like university staff watch our podcast.
Thank God.
I have heard that our university staff wanted to join the maid cafe before.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Ant just called on my arm. A really big fucking black ant. What the fuck? Where did you come from?
What?
I felt something crawling on my arm faster than normal with a really big black ant.
Oh hell no.
Problem. I haven't had any single bug in my house and it's been amazing.
Bro.
I don't know where they're coming from.
And the air is so dry, I can like dry my clothes in my bathroom overnight. It's kind of crazy.
Damn.
But that was during winter. It's getting more humid now.
I really want to see the responses to the evaluation. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to see like 5 comments of Kathy should tone it down. She's a bit too vulgar.
I think like judging from the numbers of views so far, I think the maximum we have reached is around almost 20.
13.
So, that's good. Oh. Oh wait, by the way, I think it's in Thailand it's already like 10 p.m. 12 p.m. right? I think we also have sessions about like aquatic phone, right? Yeah. What do you think?
We're at the end of the stream already, and like it's midnight for me, so like.
Oh yeah.
Go off now.
Oh yeah. In that case, shall we like have a closing part and we call it a day?
Yeah, sure. Day and Happy, please go ahead and introduce what you guys have next for the club.
The only Day knows.
Okay. All right. So according to my to the our plan so far, for this trimester first, for this trimester we are going to do, of course, a Pride Month event. And this Pride Month isn't just about sharing, doing costume and stuff like what we did before, but it's more of like a creative field, kind of a combination of this. For example, if you like to do music video, or you like to do a comic or an artwork, or just doing cosplay as usual, you can just send share in social media or send us through forum, and that's for our events actually. So the event is for promoting LGBTQ plus community, as well as the rainbow flag Pride Month, and that's for one of the events. And also we have upcoming MUMC season 4 ancient flag. It's about getting flag from a secret place before you give it back to the the center of the map in order to win. I think this one is a more of a competitive type of events. So basically, you compete with your friends, sabotage your friends, and yeah. And there's a mob called the Warden that you need to, of course, evade from it. And for the next trimester, I think, according to my team's plan, we are likely doing the Team Fortress 2 kind of game, more or less like tournament stuff. But that is on our blueprint right now, and we are planning to discuss further soon, and we are hoping to make those events as memorable and as masterful as possible. And that's for the plan so far. Yeah. So yeah, that's for the plan on future events.
Nice.
Sounds good. I miss all the cosplay even back in college.
I want to wear a maid dress again and serve people drinks.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Genuinely, can I be honest, Rin? That's the best I've ever watched.
I'm gonna be honest here. I chose to become the club president because I wanted to make the maid cafe happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
That was my
Thank
single
you.
objective. That was my single objective, and the club grew from there.
Yeah, indeed. I remember first time joining Maid Cafe, I think I was giving out like cups to the bartender, I think.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
I remember the second maid cafe, right?
Yeah. That was a kind of an experience for me too.
Like the last maid cafe that I did, genuinely, I was too committed. That's the problem. I was so committed to the role, genuinely.
Yeah.
I wish I looked better though. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, you still have the next maid cafe.
Yeah.
There is. There is.
It's like every Halloween. That's a tradition, right?
Yeah.
I broke my main outfit. I gotta buy a new one.
Oh, no.
I danced a bit too hard, and I am pretty sure it broke at the back.
Oh no.
it was like a 200 baht costume. It's probably gonna break anyways.
Alright, guys, I gotta go sleep now. I've been hiking the whole day.
Oh, okay. Right. Just
Right.
to have yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you for
everyone.
having me as well.
Okay, so right, thank you everyone for joining this streaming and or podcast, and then for you, Gun and Rin, we from AGC Club also thank you too for joining this exclusive podcast, and yeah, we hope to see you sometime around uni to have a chit chat or go out, hang out and things and that. And yeah, basically for today's podcast. Thank you everyone, and we hope to see you in the future.
Exactly, and that applies to you, Rin. You owe me a tinoy and ramen lunch.
Oh no.
You owe me. You owe me. You told
It was
me.
either Pinoy or ramen lunch.
No. It was,
How
you
has
owe me a
it become
tinoy
two
now.
of them now?
Well, because I met you once and you said, okay, we'll go for ramen again sometime. And then the next thing I know, you're in Japan. So, I never got to eat ramen with you for the last time. So,
This is like a
I
yeah.
want to eat ramen in Thailand because I had enough here already.
Joke's on you, eat it!
Alright. Anyway, good night from Tokyo. See you guys if I ever made it back to campus.
See you. Have a good time over there.
Alright, see you, Rin!
Bye bye.
Bye.
Score Matt Ofker left.
Yep.
Stream's not ended, we're still here. Well, this will be an issue, guys. Hopefully, you guys have a nice sleep. Keep yourself well hydrated, well fed, and well rested. I know it's late for you guys. Go get some sleep. Stop watching anime. Get some nice sleep. You can need it for your own classes. Have a good night and sweet dreams.
Good night. See you, everyone.